sophisticated bowlers in downtown Baltimore.
At the convention center?
No. Is this the convention center?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Baltimore Convention Center. We've come 1,300 miles. Went into some cheesy bar, which
Zapruder / your tire show.
Zapruder suggested. Came out, the tire slashed. Or no, maybe we just hit a piece of glass or something on the way in. Hard to say, but what we can say is that tire is no longer useful.
Yeah, we're glad we have Bicey.
Very glad to have Bicey along.
I could not do this.
You and I would just be scheming to get a telephone to call the, what do you call it?
AAA?
AAA.
Yeah.
That's an ugly tire.
Caught a little dirt from being under your van.
Man, we are gonna
not work on that.
Yeah, we're not gonna be looking very good on the way home. People will be talking, which was, by the way, the title of the old Oprah show when she was here in Baltimore.
People are talking.
People are talking. Her and Richard Scher, when I was growing up here in Baltimore. Though I didn't grow up here at the convention center. Grew up a little ways away from here, but a lot of, what the fuck?
What happened there?
It was weird that it would slip partially.
Slip out.
That women, one of the things about women that I was thinking of my wife, and we're heading home now, and you know, she's really looking forward to my getting home, if you know what I mean. And so I was thinking that the one thing that really annoys me or frustrates me about women is just how lust-filled they are. One of my pet peeves is the way women always say, fuck, do you want to fuck, or whatever. And, you know, I just prefer make love. And, you know, I think, because that's really, for me, that's what I'm doing. I'm making love.
Richard Speckler founded Marshall and invented bowling. But Richard Speckler kept duck pin bowling out of Marshall. He was against it.
So duck pin bowling as a perversion of his intention. That's because his fingers were important to him.
You like...
It's always good when you pick up.
I'll bet sometimes somebody gets frustrated and just brings a regular bowling ball into the duck pin. Hey, take this, motherfucker.
It wouldn't even help that much.
Thought about it after Kolnick had that little Passock dinner. I thought, wow, this is cool religion.
That's how they get you.
Free dinner. Suddenly you're Jewish.
With all the little rituals, and people are like, hey, I'd like to do this.
Where's my funny hat? Come on.
Yeah. You think those hats are funny?
A little bit.
Notice that women from Iowa tend to have the jugs aplenty.
Any in particular?
I don't know any in particular, I don't think. I've never been fortunate enough to...
Drinking all that milk right out of the trough.
Exactly. Milk-fed babes.
Pasteurization, I think, results in ill-formed breasts.
By the way, isn't this Women's History Month?
Is it?
I think it is. I think it is.
Yeah, I'll bet they'll have on PBS a special about the Iowa milk-fed babes, jugs of plenty.
Our viewers should look for it.
Come up with a, what's his name? Richard Speckler was the patriarch of Marshall. Who was the matriarch?
Who brought the first women to Marshall?
Yeah.
How difficult was it to lure women to that area? How difficult was it to lure women to that area?
I think the only women Speckler dealt with were slaves.
Oh yeah, that's right. The old slave trade, Marshall's dirty little secret.
Yeah. If you're breeding bowler,
Richard Speckler.
not to be confused with Richard Speck.
Yeah, right. That guy was a freakazoid.
Richard Speck wasn't that bad.
Really? What did he do?
Killed a bunch of nurses. I mean, it was just a thing of, it was just a mistake. I mean, he just got passionate one night. He was on drugs or something.
Oh, so
But it wasn't like Dahmer or
killed them
Bundy
all,
or
but
something.
he killed them all in one evening?
Yeah, and that was it. He hadn't gone around killing all the time.
He used like a gun or...
I believe a knife.
That's still pretty... I mean, why would he just kill... How many did he kill?
Look, but do you want to throw the first stone?
Yeah, who hasn't killed a nurse now then in a drunken rage? or two. If you're two there, if you killed one already, what are you going to do? Let the other one turn you in?
Most of them weren't white.
Oh, yeah. Then he did some bizarre stuff.
Well, is one thing you don't get in Minnesota. A lot of you viewers who are in Minnesota and have never been to the Baltimore area. One thing that a kind of tradition around Baltimore is that we let our babies crawl outside. More so, I guess Minnesota, you won't get it like now because it's so much snow and everything, but in the warmer weather or even, this weather where it's not too cold, you get babies crawling outside, and a lot of times they crawl on the road. And you do see it's not uncommon to see a roadkill baby. And it's not really funny, but it's just when I moved to Minnesota, it took me a while to recognize no babies in the road, at all, ever. Just a different approach, I guess. But, looking back, my own babyhood, I crawled across a lot of roads, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. There's a risk involved, but it makes you value life, when you get older. Spicy? You value life?
Yeah.
I went into the Hy-Vee, that Hy-Vee we stopped in the way here.
Yeah.
It was in Iowa. No, Albert Lee.
Albert Lee Hy-Vee. And I nearly said to one of you guys, after I came out of the bathroom, I nearly said to you, there's a dead baby in the bathroom. Would have been funny. It kind of says where we come from. Babies don't crawl in the roads, but they swim in some toilets. Swim is probably the wrong word. Yeah. Well, I guess the
You can look, but you can't touch. I don't think I like you much. Heaven knows what a girl can do. Heaven knows what you've got to prove. I think I'm paranoid and complicated. I think I'm paranoid, manipulated. I fall down just to give you a thrill. Prop me up with another pill. If I should fail, if I should fold, I give my faith to the stick and pole. I think I'm paranoid, manipulated. I think I'm paranoid and complicated.
Correct, it was Richard Speckler.
Richard Speckler founded Marshall and invented bowling. But Richard Speckler kept duck pin bowling out of Marshall. He was against it.
so duck pin bowling as a perversion of his intention. That's because his fingers were important to him.
You like to jung the ball.
It's always good when we pick on students.
Yeah, he was
They're totally gratuitous matter.